everyone, welcome on in and happy Wednesday. I hope everyone has had an amazing day today. We are, as you can see, in a little bit of a pickle. Or whatever you call a large group of gnolls wanting to tear off your faces. But I will let someone else summarize that for us. But I have forgotten how to do this. Let's just introductions. Hi, Lillith. Who are you? Who are you playing?
Hi, I'm Lillith. I'm playing Cyrdalia Whirlwind, Tiefling Bard.
Lupo.
Hey, I'm LupoZo, playing Drozan the Centaur Cleric. He's about to smash some gnolls.
I just came up with a really bad name for this episode.
Tell me.
Whack-a-Gnoll.
Ooh, Whack-a-Gnoll.
I was looking for
that's what
something,
I'm
but
doing.
Ash.
Hello, I am Ash, or otherwise known as Buff Firelight. I'm playing the wonderful Leo, the human paladin.
Jason.
Hello, I am Jason. I play the resident pink-haired druid, Nelly.
And Vits.
Hello, I'm Vitskugga, and I'm playing Victor, the Tiefling monk.
And hi, I am Ardana or Joe or Oi, you there if Lillith has anything to say about it. I am the resident cat herder and channel runner around these parts, and it's been a while. My throat is still not good 100%, but it's getting there. So, throat
Are we
providing.
cats?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, it's just
We
checking.
never do what the DM actually want. Like, here's a plan. Go here, and we're like, no, we're going straight over there, far away from what you were planning.
Just a minor setback.
Yeah, just a tiny little bit. For example,
Really?
someone
Like that.
dropping a tidal wave on my big baddie pseudo boss thing.
Or having a shopping spree for
5
2.
episodes.
maybe.
Trying to find the restaurant for 2 episodes.
That was not my fault.
Climbing
like
a
how it
hedge
missed.
instead of going around it.
It took two weeks to find a restaurant. That was hilarious.
Yes. And yeah, on that note, anyone want to give us a recap of what happened last time? Hi Cycle, hi Moonstar, thank you so much for the resub. I appreciate it.
E2 left.
Yeah.
Yeah, big sad.
And it's all
I don't
Victor's
approve.
fault.
Not my fault.
Kicked him in this holy place.
Well, it was so holy,
Unscarred,
he didn't
mate.
even feel it.
Yes. Neri power washed the ship after getting bloodied with a big helmet and talking about starting his own washing company. Drozan healing up Victor after Victor got beaten to a pulp by E2 before he left. Leo confusingly telling Siri what the ring was for. Very confusingly.
I think
Yeah.
it was very good.
Becoming one is not a good thing to say. Siri got to know that E2 left, got irritated and mad. Everyone had a chat about what to do, went to sleep. fire. Saw fire. And Lizzie woke up the gentleman downstairs with some help of Siri. And now we have gnolls. Ta-da.
Ta-da!
And my map is not really wanting to cooperate. Why?
Oh, and don't forget that Leo and Victor had that really awkward kind of
Yeah, the
chat that,
awkward
like, a
hug.
brother
The awkward
in-law.
hug.
awkward hug, and the brother-in-law and the groom at a wedding.
It's just some bro love, you know?
Anything to hurt my sister.
Oh.
Did he actually say that?
No.
No, okay.
it-
That'd
but it
be
was,
creepy
that
if he
kind of
referred to
kind of
her as
problem.
the sister. Especially since he's already confessed his love for her. That's very creepy. This is in Nebraska.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Very Luke and Leia, but
Nope. Nope.
Hey, if you want to make them related, Adana, you can do that. Look, Vitz does it on his. You can do it on this one.
That was just because you joked about it, Jason. I blame you.
Yeah, it's your fault, Jason.
It's not my fault.
Jason keeps giving me great ideas, so I just keep using
Yeah,
them.
like purple undead worm, Jason.
Yeah.
Oh, I have an excellent idea that I can't throw at you guys because you're too low level. It's from
One
one
way
of.
to solve that problem.
I
Kill the
mean,
gnoll.
over on Dreaded GM's channel in their. Which one was that? One of their their campaigns. They have a Draco Elithilich.
Oof.
It was a Dracolich. The party gave it to a Mind Flayer colony.
Oh.
It's a
There you go.
hard decision to make.
There you go. It's yours now.
Yeah, basically they were like, we want the dragon or we're gonna kill you. And they're like, we don't care about the dragon, have it. And then they came back later with an elder brain in his head. So, an undead dragon with an elder brain controlling it. That's not bad at
it's a
all.
drag. On
And on the topic of painful possible deaths,
We have met a
Yeah.
cackle of gnolls.
yes.
a cackle of gnolls. I like that.
That's what you call a group of hyenas. That's the group noun for a group of hyenas. A cackle.
I thought it was an audience. The comedy show.
I thought it was old people at the grocery store.
I have frozen.
Yes. Yes,
Yes,
you
you
have.
have.
But my voice still works.
Yes.
It's not weird.
Now where did I put my fly? Is this the one I wanted? No, that's for the next encounter. Here it is. Dum 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 dum.
Do you like my beautiful ship?
It is magnificent, and I love it.
It is glorious.
Just for reference.
Yes. Now I'm going to creep people out. Do let me know if this is genuinely too much, and I will remove the sounds.
I like it. It's like the Lion King.
I know Cycle had a bit to say about it last time.
I bet you did.
It is literally Lion King, isn't it? It's Ed. One of those dolls are definitely called Ed.
Definitely, yes.
And we don't have our Simba with him to fight him.
Nope.
Just have to settle for Rafiki, our monk.
Yeah, sure. Should I go 2 levels in Druid just so I can turn into an ape? That's what plan.
Absolutely.
Or you can fix it like you'd fixed Bob by turning him into a giant ape to raise his intelligence score. When he got intellect devoured.
I mean, it worked.
I mean, they were fighting an intellect devourer that managed to destroy Bob's brain a little bit, and turning him into a giant ape fixed it because it raised his intelligence score.
Ta-da!
Not above his actual intelligence.
No, not above his
It was
actual
just like
intelligence.
2 below that. It was a
Yeah.
6, I think.
Yeah,
I thought
something like that.
You know, it's a little bit dumber than usual. Not a lot, just a little bit.
The twisted cackling of the scavengers of Mogis have set their hungry eyes upon the party, and now, if I remember completely right, we were rolling initiative, but it was a bit chaotic because of the absolutely chaotic tech goblins.
Yes.
So, if my brain does not completely betray me, Drosan had fired at the closest one.
And missed, yeah.
Yeah, and missed. And we were rolling
And Victor
initiative.
was running and meeting up with the guy running towards us.
Yes.
So should I be closer or should I be where I'm standing or where would I have been?
Yeah, we didn't land right in their camp. We landed.
You
a
landed
little
just
bit away.
outside. So, let me double check this real quick. So,
I don't think I rolled initiative.
Yes,
You're
you
on
have.
it.
Yeah, you did, but you rolled physical dice. And you're first in initiative.
Oh,
Yeah, because
You're
you're...
on
oh yeah, I got that 20.
Yes, you did. Because your computer crashed.
Yes.
Or internet, or something crashed.
The internet went down, so I had to use
Yep.
4G on my phone.
Yeah. So, Victor, as you start running on your turn, you will be by the first gnoll.
I'll just put myself there then.
Yeah. It is... It's not surprised, because it did see you guys coming, but it was startled by Drosan's arrow. So, which one are you? I need to pinpoint that guy. Okay, it's that one. Okay. So, Neri, you are first. I'm gonna punch up the battle music a little bit. But yes. Neri, you're first out. Now keep in mind...
If mine...
Sorry?
Oh, my line didn't appear.
No, I don't see a line.
It's not appearing. I wanted a 30-foot line.
Are you going to tidal wave the damn thing again?
Yes.
Keep in mind that Victor is on the ground.
Yes, I'm gonna try it. If it would let me. It won't even let me place any OEs. It's very annoying.
Okay,
Well,
let
just
me
it.
try. Line. And now if I remember this right... it's like...
I can place it
there.
anywhere I want. Oh crap. Oh, there we go.
Well, I removed mine then.
Oh. Oh, I wanted that one that was 30 foot. This one is not. Don't think that one's 30 foot, is it?
No. The one I placed is 30 foot. This one is not. And also, while we fiddle a little bit with the lines and such, quick rundown of stuff. Music you listened to at the start was Adrian von Ziegler. Music you're listening to right now is Sirenscape. Map, overlay, starter to screen, all that fun stuff made by me and Incarnate. And if you want to affect the story and the gameplay, you can do what I'm assuming Lillith did and type in !perks in the chat.
I mean, I've been having that ready, but I forgot about it.
I forgot to say it. Yeah, the
Like,
really
good mod, I promise.
And I will double that because it's 10. It's 20 foot. It's 10 foot wide, and that's only 5 foot.
Okay.
So I would set another one here. So these 4 gnolls, basically.
Okay.
So there and there. These 4 gnolls need to make me a dex save.
Dex save. Let's. No, that's not it. No, no. Ah. Open monster stat. That's what I wanted to do.
My token.
Put it back then.
Yeah. I think
Raise it.
I accidentally moved it. I think. Now let's see. It needs a dex save. I can't be asked finding my dice, so I'm gonna roll. The first one is the one closest to Victor rolls on that 20.
Oh, that definitely passes.
So yeah, 22. I need to try and find this guy. Rolls a.
Are they not all the same?
No. That's a fail.
Okay, cool.
So one. That's a 16.
That's a success.
And a 21.
Okay. That's 2 successes.
3.
3 successes.
Yeah. Only the one that is
they-
actually under the line right now fails, which is very appropriate.
Yeah, so the one closest to Victor fails, was it? No, the one up there fails.
Yeah.
But they'll take half damage, I think.
Yeah, if I remember right, they take half damage, but they're not knocked
The ones
prone.
that fail are knocked prone.
Yep. So this one is prone. Let me put that in there. You can't see it anyway. I'm gonna move that one on top. Move to top. There we go. Ooh, nice. And it's taking a good chunk of damage.
Yes, and then the others will take 8.
Yep. And 8. And now, remind me that it puts out fires as well, non-magical fires, because it's water.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. So the fires.
at least these 4 fires are on
This one, this one, and this one are no longer burning. Everything else is on fire, and if you step in it, you will take fire damage.
I'm multitasking.
Yes! Bludgeoning gnolls and preventing forest fires, or grass fires.
He's still cleaning up.
Ash would be
Oh,
proud of
cleaning
you.
Yeah. Mary's nozzle. That's what I...
Hi, cat. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
Okay. I will simply shout to Victor. The 7 of August. Don't go easy on them.
Nice. Hi, cat. So, how far can you move? Not far enough, I think. I double check. Nope. Okay.
Should have conjure lightning.
Ah, cool. Okay, so you hear the top one, this one, howl as in a very strange kind of mixture of a howl and a cackle as it digs its claws into the dirt and sprints forward towards Victor to try and meet him. Gets to about here. And then it's Ciri's turn.
Yeah, she is gonna jump onto the railing and try and use her new invention to cast spells.
Nice. Let me see if I can find one. Ah, hold on. I haven't. But yes. While I'm fixing that, please do describe your new invention.
Easily said, she has made an accordion. Ta-da!
And
So lots of the letters of some of the creatures you have slain with her, metal from or copper from the creatures she slain at the trial she has used again, and some bone pieces actually. Decor, people, decor. And she will try to cast Shatter at the ones who's closest to Victor.
nice. What do you need from me?
I need a con save.
So, con save on that guy.
You should have said a legendary magical item.
No. It's still prototype, people.
Perforos is very proud.
Yes.
That's a dirty 20 on the one closest to Victor, and a 11 on the other one.
So one of them fails, one of them succeeds.
Okay, this one fails. Oof. And oh, that is, yeah, the one closest to Victor is not having a great day at all. You can see that it's been battered and bruised and now thunder damaged. There's also splinters and cracks, like cracked rocks everywhere around them.
And she will just stand there very proudly, like a pirate kind of, on the railing with her accordion.
Oh, wait.
And
No, keep going. I might have something that
Yeah.
fits.
she will look over to Leo and be like, well, go get them, darling. and use bardic inspiration.
And it is... where's my combat tracker?
I just keep thinking of Donkey Kong music when I hear the word accordion.
How dare
Hey, they're on a pirate ship. So it's kind of fitting.
Ooh, this one can actually reach Victor. The one up here by the tent digs his feet into, like one in the ground and one against a support beam for the tent, the destroyed tent, and then just rushes forward, a gnarly looking short sword raised, and is going to try and stab Victor.
So pleased about it.
Let's see. 21.
Yes.
4. 5. Piercing damage. Seeing that the first landed, it's going to try and stab you again
Yes.
for 15.
Miss it. Just misses.
What do you do to make it miss?
I kinda sort of kick up on his hand to stop his motion with the blade.
Nice. Let's see. And then it's gonna try and bite your leg for 19.
That is.
So as you kick up to kick the hand away, it basically in one movement just ank on your foot instead
Alright.
for 6 piercing damage.
Alright.
And you can see it just like at you. Which one is this? Now do you get the... Okay, it's only on this that it's turn. Seeing the success of its friends, this one is also gonna rush forward and try to stab you.
Go for it.
It is wielding a nasty looking, very makeshift shift spear.
Yep.
It is... That's a 10.
Misses.
Now, what do you do to make it miss? It's running
Matrix
forward.
style dodge.
Nice, nice.
Or no, I would actually use momentum since I am bitten by
Mhm.
another one. I'm kind of using him as leverage to kind of spin myself around the blade
Nice.
as I try to twist myself out of the bite as well.
Okay. This guy is gonna get up from prone, which uses half his movement. There we go. And can he actually get to Victor? No, he can't. So still gonna try. Running straight through the smoldering embers.
Ah, perfect. Guess who I wanted to get closer. My turn is coming in 3 and 4.
Leo.
Okay, this is bad. Right, everyone, stick together. Don't get separated and stay close. And what kind of weather is it?
It's overcast, but it's not raining. It's a
there
pretty
any, like-
nice day.
Yes, we just had a tornado.
Is there
There's
any
n-
beams of sunlight like piercing the clouds or anything?
Yeah, let's say that. Absolutely.
Okay.
It's a
As I said, sorry, go on.
no. It's like, you know, when it's been raining heavily and the clouds are just dissipating. So
Yeah.
you will get random beams of light.
Okay. Before I jump off, I will activate as a bonus action Carmetra's protection, if it works.
There we go. Lilith or Siri accompanying everyone.
Oh.
Give me a moment. Let me double check something real quick. Where are you? There you were. Now, which? Yes, I know. I'm sorry. It does work. Yes.
Okay. So my AC goes up by 1, and as I step off, I coincidentally walk into some ray of sunshine, and 3 people on the ship would see me irradiate many different colours and kind of sparkle and gleam as I jump off and run towards to join Victor.
Nice.
And I shall slash the one in front of me. Where's my sword?
Now, what kind of sword do you use, by the way?
I used the one I was given, so the +1 sword.
So yeah, that should be a long sword.
Yes,
It is. So if you want, you can use the cleave optional rule. That means that if you kill the one you're aiming at, and you roll high enough to hit the next one, all damage can transfer over.
Doesn't have to be beside 2, then.
Yeah, you would have to move closer, so you can get both of them in the same swing. They have to be within melee range.
Okay, I will go back to back with Victor then, so I'm like protecting from behind him. I'll
Yep.
like squeeze my way between the gnoll from behind. Would that make me close enough?
If you stand here, you can get this one and this one.
Okay. I'll do
If
that.
you hit. If you hit.
Okay. Let's see what happens.
Let me
17.
check. And yeah, that optional rules goes for anyone who has a weapon that you can swing that way. So not short swords or things like that, but like long swords or great swords,
But
axes.
my weapon doesn't swing that way.
No, you have an accordion. You already have enough cool points. Yes, that hits.
What about my rope dart?
You can choke someone to death with it.
I meant more like, could I swing it
Oh, nice.
around in a wide circle, cutting throats with it?
I would let
Oh.
you do that if you roll on that 20. So yeah, please do describe how you killed both of them, because that was the first one had 5 hit points and the second one had 7.
I kind of rushing, kind of glowing all these colours like some magical-esque person, and then I dive into, well, I slide into a more shaded area, and it just disappears, and I'm just like taking the swing, running through, cutting through one, and then using the motion to swipe the other on the outstroke.
Nice. There we go. Accordion accompaniment.
And then I will turn to face the other 3, and I will swing at again. At the other one. I'm only close enough to 1 this time, or am I
Yeah,
close to both?
you can only have one cleave per. I would say 1 cleave per short rest.
Okay, alright.
But you can hit like everyone in a semicircle in front of you.
Okay, I'll use my bardic inspiration to roll a. What is it, Siri?
It's Jesus D8.
Jesus D8.
Making it an 18.
Holy
18
Christ.
hits.
Yeah, see, I'm making it holy.
Ugh, for minimal damage.
It's even
Fine.
harder to roll.
Your minimum damage cleave through the hide armor of this gnoll, splintering its shield like along the side. And nearly knocking it to its knees.
And I kind of like put myself in like a defensive sort of stance, and I just say, "Don't worry, I've got your back."
Show off. Stealing my sunshine.
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine.
Each blow accompanied by a small choir. Drosan.
That's totally what Lilith's playing, isn't it?
Right, so we are low enough that I can jump off, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so I want to try something a little different here, because I see that it is surrounded. So I'm going to jump off, and I'm going to move to.
Let me actually place
Here.
water AoE things where the fires have been put out.
Is this fire out or?
Yeah,
Oh, sorry.
that's
on.
Out. Out.
That's out as well. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I'm over here, but as I jump off, well, actually, before he jumps off the deck, Rosen pulls out a rope from his backpack, and which has been tied in a particular way. As he jumps down, he comes close to this gnoll
Mhm.
and lassos him
Nice.
as he runs past. And so that is from where was I here to there, so that's 25, so I've still got another
15.
yeah. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, I've got another 15. So I'm going to drag him down this way. Well, at least I'm going to attempt to drag him away from Victor, like along the ground.
Okay, I like this idea. So, for a hero point, you have an auto success on it.
Ooh, okay, well, I might as well then. Got the hero point. Okay, I'll use the hero point. Is he prone as well then in that case?
Yes,
'Cause
he
I'm
would be.
dragging
It's not restrained though; he's entangled. But you have him on a leash.
him. Can I move him?
Yeah.
Oh, do you want to move him? Yeah, okay, so I'll move.
Go.
He's like dragging behind me. He's not over there.
Oh yeah, speaking of leash, where's Maui?
I have no idea where you put him.
You were the one talking about stroking and brushing him.
As a bonus action, can I use my hoof to try and stomp on him?
Yeah, sure.
So, hoof attack. Hiya! Oh, 9.
No, unfortunately not. Even as dazed and confused and what the hell is going on this gnoll is, it has enough survival instinct to roll out of the way.
Okay. Cool. And that's my turn.
Nice. Okay, so this gnoll right here, that is currently not having a great day. Let me check its intelligence real quick. It's pretty smart, so it's going to attack Leo. Because so far Leo has done the most damage to it. That it can reach. It really wants to get to Neri, but it can't get to Neri.
I mean, it would go for Victor as well, because Victor's bleeding.
Oh
He's
yeah.
been attacked.
Yeah. I'm dumb. Yes, of course. I didn't see that. Yes, he would. It would attack.
Sorry,
Vic-
I was expecting
the
it to
weak
go
link.
for me, so.
They go after the weak, right? They go after like.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
I was only thinking about the fact that Neri is bleeding. Didn't think about that Victor is as well. But yeah, so it's going to try and attack Victor, obviously.
Yes.
You want me to roll a d4 to see how much damage I did to my hand?
Well, it depends on how you cut your hand.
It's just like along the palm.
Then yes, because cutting along your palm is pretty stupid.
Cutting all your tendons.
Yeah.
Well, it is. I had no idea.
Let's roll a d4 to see if you did some actual damage to your hand. Odds you damaged your hand, evens you didn't.
I did it!
No, you didn't. You're just bleeding. Your hand is sore, but fine. And yeah, don't do that. If you're gonna, for some reason, cut your hand, don't do it across. You can cut tendons.
Just prickle your finger.
Yeah, prickle your finger or on top, or even better, like right here.
No, we are not saying
No.
you should.
Don't do this. We are not advocating for it. But if you have made that decision as an adult human being who can make sound decisions, don't cut your hand. Cut the top of your arm.
Or
Any-
don't cut yourself at all. That's the best option.
That's even better. Anywho, it's yes, attack roll. I know how to do those. It is, since you are actually already bleeding, it's going to try bite you again.
Kick me, baby, one more time.
17.
17?
Yeah.
That hits.
Intercept.
Okay.
What does that do again?
I can reduce damage. Remember what dice it is?
And we can pretend the cycle. We can pretend. Yes.
I know for a fact that his characters doesn't make sound decisions.
So do I.
As long as he finds a spoon or something, he's fine.
You managed to completely negate the damage.
Just stick the sword in his jaws. And was it a bite attack?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it just kind of like stop it from closing.
It's just stands there with your sword like shank. And it's going to try and stab Victor with his short sword instead.
Go for it.
Let's see. Ooh, 23.
That hits.
Also,
Just barely.
Leo, you feel that the hand holding the sword is starting to get warm.
Oh, not again!
Ooh, said, you're a crazy man.
Oh, nice. 8 piercing damage.
Right.
Who's it for? Who's it for?
Victor. Oh, who do you want to give the secret menu item to, San?
Yes, who's your favourite?
The second short sword attack is a 14.
14 does not hit.
Yeah, nice. Oh! Oh! Oh, not. Yeah. Ouch. You gotta have.
That's an area, right?
I mean, Neri wasn't mean to him, was he?
I did nag him to come fight.
Joseph wasn't mean.
I mean, I'm not nasty to anyone.
You stole them, but now I'm not sure.
We don't know.
It's Neri, right, Sam? Or Drosen? Drosen has been nice too.
I think I'm ready
Neri
to
got
go
him
out.
crabs. But he did nag him to fight. But he didn't, like, force him to fight.
Oh, it's Barley. Barley gets a secret
Ah.
menu.
No way.
While this gnoll is gonna go and try to bite Leo, I am going to go and dig out the secret menu item. That's a 14.
No, misses.
I imagine you just hit a clang. Yeah.
Oh. No, wait. I'll see.
Victor.
Are they gonna get, like, a fancy collar or something?
So I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna attack the one with that isn't injured.
Okay.
22
That hits.
for 8 piercing damage.
Oof, that's a big chunk.
And I'll attack again. Nat 20.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
And was that a crit damage thing?
No,
No, that was just
No.
a.
Roll another d6.
Alright.
No,
Minus the
another one.
minus the 5.
That was 5,
Yep.
yeah.
So, yeah, that.
No, actually it's minus 4 because one of them is because it's a +1 weapon.
Okay,
Yes.
yeah.
Or no, it's minus 5, so 3.
So, yeah, that. No, it's not poisoned. Go away. Well, that depends on you. It's looking really bad. It's barely standing, and you can impose a condition on it. I mean, I'm gonna say no to the poison part because you don't have a poisoned weapon.
Blinded.
Nice. So, temporarily blinded until the start of your next turn.
And then flurry of blows.
If it lives that long. Yes.
Yes.
Which means that you have
With
advantage on it.
advantage.
The
I think that doesn't
dice,
hit.
the dice say no, because no, that does not hit. That
Okay.
hits, on the other hand. Yeah, how do you kill it?
So, question about the cleave thing.
Yes. No. You can use it as a whip, though. But you can't cleave with a whip.
Not cleave. I was thinking spinning it around the necks and then dragging the heads off.
What?
You can do that on the one you're killing, not the one next to it.
Okay, in that case, I'll just kick him into the other guy.
That's fair. Let me real quick do a check on this one. You knock this guy prone. He cannot hold his balance as his dead friend, comrade, packmate is knocked into him. And anything else you want to do in your turn?
That's right.
Yes. This one, smelling blood, is going to charge down and completely ignore his dead friends and try to... What weapon would you use? You have a spear, a makeshift spear. It's gonna try to stab Leo. Because Leo's his closest. And that's a 15.
No, I misses.
I imagine it's trying to stab you under the hand that is holding the sword that is blocking the other one.
Yeah,
And
it's
it's
like it's like Twister, you know, when you like.
Yeah. And we're back up at Neri. Neri, from the boat, you can see this deranged game of Twister going on with dead gnolls and living gnolls and Leo and Victor and one gnoll getting dragged off to who knows where by Drosan.
Okay. I am going to... Did that appear? Yes, it did. Oh, I can get all of them. Awesome. I am going to cast Wither and Bloom at 3rd level, which is why it's so big.
Okay, cool.
That's a 15-foot radius sphere, centered on a point range. They all have to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Nice.
Not Leah or
Yep.
it's whoever I choose.
What's the DC?
15.
That's one fail. Two fails. Hello? Close down. Three fails. Yeah, this... And you can probably barely get this one. Okay, one success. The others fail.
Okay. So they all take a rubbish amount of damage. They're very upset with.
Well, one of them just turns into a husk and falls into a pile of dust. The one that was prone.
Yeah. So you see water kind of rising off of all of their skin as Neri kind of lifts his hands into the air, and all the water kind of swirls around. And then it
Nice.
falls down onto Victor and starts kind of going into his wounds and closing them. And he can roll his hit dice twice and add my spell modifier to that, which is a +4.
Noise.
So,
Just check what
For a
the...
monk, what's for a monk?
yeah.
So the 8.
So that's a 2d8 plus 4.
This combination of music is just chaotic enough to be fitting.
Nice. Almost a full health.
So kind of just all the droplets kind of just start swirling around him and start dripping onto his skin, and his skin kind of binds back together from where it's injured and stuff. Very pretty scene in a very bloody battle.
Yes. Yes.
And the rest are feeling very dry and dehydrated.
That one's dead. Anything else you want to do on your turn, Neri?
Well, I can't give Dick inspiration or anything. So I just I'll stand there and watch the rest of the battle.
Nice. Siri.
Yeah, I need a con save. Jesus.
From who?
These two.
Okay. So, one con save. Oh, that was a disaster. That's a fail. And two, both fail.
21 damage.
Dear gods. Okay. I hope you don't mind me doing the description for this,
Yeah, go for it.
because I have this brilliant idea. Because because first all the moisture is basically sucked out of them, and then they get exploded. So they turn into No, it's not called a dust of cloud. Come on, brain. It's called a cloud of dust. And just waft away with this absolute explosion of former Gnoll.
Yeah, Siri just sits down and just plays more, and he's just like, oh, there's two over there, and be like, oh shit, I didn't need. Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine. It's a
No,
bit
he's
of
just singing
dust.
under. Yeah. Now he's just singing under his breath. He's just like.
Oh, she's singing David Jones' melody at this point. They're going to their graves, buddy.
He's singing like an old sea shanty.
Mm-hmm. She's
That's
from
about-
the sea, so.
Probably about death, so.
So yeah.
Oh well, like a pretty one, but it disguises the fact that it's about death.
Yeah, basically.
I probably recognise the song she's playing, and I'm just singing along to it.
So
Just sitting there.
two of you just like, la.
They're just enjoying each other's company at this moment.
It's
And
like
our
we have done a
ruthless
lot of them.
spells, yeah. We're
Yeah.
just like,
Dum,
our
da-dum,
spells
da-dum, da,
cast
boop.
and we're
Dum, da-dum,
destroying
da-dum, da,
them.
choop. It's
Making
like
a lot of
some-
swell now.
Oh gods. Have you ever seen the fountains at the Bellagio? The fountains move and change according to music. So just imagine all these like water spouts shit just going everywhere to the music. And Gnoll's just dropping dead and turning into dust.
Tidal wave.
Yeah, it's like splotched. Well, this Gnoll right here that Drosan has been dragging along is gonna have his movement to get up from prone, and is going to turn around with a snarl and
Please tell me he tries to bite Drosan's ass.
no, I was gonna say
Hitting him now.
I need a contested athletics check.
Oh, okay.
Is he's gonna try and like pull you.
Mhm. Okay, so you want to just roll athletics then?
Yeah, roll me athletics.
Oh, jeez. 5.
You
I got
see
no-
the well, you notice, but everyone can see the gnoll just dig in its heels and just grab the rope and just yank back, and it is enough to nearly topple you, Drozan. And
Oh, the horse goes down.
I need you to make me a dex save.
Saves. My rolls have been all under. I haven't rolled above 5 so far this evening.
Somehow your legs get tangled and you fall over and land on your side.
Oh no, he's prone.
Yeah. That's all the gnoll can do on its turn, though. But, yeah. Leo.
A dangerous position for any horse.
Uh, seeing the gnolls release my sword from its teeth and the pressure on my shield, no more. I turn to the ship. I beam the biggest smile at them both, and I run on over to help Roseanne. Running through sunbeams and sparkling in many, many colours as I go. And is it focused on Drozen? Now he's tangled?
It is very focused on Drozan.
What are you knowing? What did I say?
We have been saying Edward Collins for so long.
We've been
Huh?
playing memes of Edward Cullen.
Oh, I look at
You just said you were sparkling, so I just put Edward Cullen in the chat.
It did not help.
swing. A 22.
That hits.
I don't know what this sword is, so I don't know if I gain anything, so I'm just gonna roll damage. 9 points of damage.
As you swing the sword down on the gnoll, you see the sword light up for a brief second, and this radiant light engulfs the gnoll, but only for a brief second.
I don't think about it too much because I'm too busy boosting up for my next swing. And natural 20.
Nice.
Little part of me wants the divine smite here. Yeah, I'm gonna divine smite. Why not? Overkill. Let's do it. Is it Faith Fiend or Undead?
No.
Okay. Just check it. So
It, for some odd bloody reason, counts as a humanoid. I'd say it
that's
was
just,
a monstrosity, but you mean.
That's just for the sword. What did it roll? 3 dice.
With Divine Smite?
I haven't rolled divine smite yet.
Maybe.
Did it roll critical hit?
Yeah.
I didn't roll 3 dice. It rolled
Oh
2.
no, it's +4. My
It's your strength modifier.
My
Yeah.
modifier. Confused me. And then I think it's 3. Where are you, divine smite?
In your spell.
2d8. So
That's
14 points of
crit.
slashing and not 8 points of radiant damage.
Is it a crit, or would it be?
Oh, of course it is. Thank you. 2 more dice.
And Ardon is like, he's dead. He's dead.
He's dead. Stop hitting him already. He's dead.
And you are wondering why I yell murder all the time.
As you bring your sword down on this gnoll, you notice that. Oh, how do you bring it down on the? Well, up. Whatever. How do you kill it?
Okay, I think with my first swing and it doing damage, I see that it turns bright orange. Did you say? Or a glimmer of orange?
No,
And I'm
it
so
was
focused-
like radiant light, so like
okay.
sunburst.
Yeah, I think I see that it bursts into a sunlight sort of radiance, and I kind of unknowingly force a divine smite into it, thinking that it's telling me to do that, and I just do it, and it just clean through the middle. I mean, I don't know where the rope is in relation to the gnoll's hands, but it would just be a clean swipe. If I cut a bit of the rope, then I cut a bit of the rope.
As you cut into this gnoll, you do see that the entire sword blazes with the same light, and the smite is a lot more powerful than you imagined that they would be, even with you pumping smite into it. As the gnoll is
Disintegrated.
yeah. There's not
It's like slow mo. I've done the cut and it remains there for a minute, and then because it's diagonal, like the top half just.
Right, so
yeah, except it goes, you know, like in really cheesy vampire movies, they go like start dusting away.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the gnoll does.
Oh.
I'm still picturing it as an anime, sort of just glowing small shockwave.
And there are no more gnolls.
no one know.
There were no more.
Oh no.
Oh no, yeah.
And a strange quiet falls. The only sound you hear is a slightly, just almost imperceptibly out of tune accordion.
Just a tiny tad.
Yes. You haven't really had a time to tune it properly. It's decent. It's passable, but anyone with like musical ear can tell that that note was not really incorrect.
Yeah, you can see her every time she hits that tone that isn't right. She's like, God damn it!
I technically have some musical expertise, right? As my mother was a singer.
Yeah. Yeah, you would know that whatever this is that she's playing, because this is the first in existence in this world, it's off just a tiny little bit.
That
Pretty sure I can
that's
tell as well, because I'm proficient in flutes.
Yeah.
that C was slightly off.
It's a work in progress. I made it yesterday.
Oh well, then it's brilliant then.
Yeah, it's brilliant. I mean, I love it. I just need to. And she starts rummaging, like going off the rail, and just you can see her like dumping out most of her bag and start fixing it, being like, "For the love of for us, let this be fixed."
When I will hop down off, I'm like, Lizzie, can you get closer to the ground? I need to hop off without breaking my legs.
If I get any closer to the ground, I'm gonna tip over. So try to
Oh.
land softly.
You have a rope ladder?
I do, yes.
Okay, I'll throw the rope ladder down.
I'm quite surprised that none of you asked me for it before.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Could you lower it for me?
Well, yes, well, I can't point because I don't have hands, but it should be just next to the mid-mast.
Oh, okay. And I'll grab the rope. I'll find a bundle of rope and wood, and I'll just throw it over.
Yep.
And then I climb down, and I will start putting out the fires with my decanter.
Nice.
And it's fine, Lizzie. They never ask me for the climb of roping either, even though they know I have it.
I guess they're just too over-eager to get into the fray of things.
Yeah, that and their man. I think that has something to do with it. You don't.
It might
that
be.
They don't want to ask for stuff.
Yes, that is true. Although I have known a few women, although they were warriors, I don't think that would count.
I mean, they're still women. They're just a little rough on the edges.
I mean, that's true.
But good job keeping us safe. And she kind of pets the deck as she's working.
It is my pleasure, I promise. Now, let me place this little doggy on the map. There you go. You have a barley.
Hey, yeah. Can I
Barley!
search for you?
Barley! Can you do something about the fire? Can you like absorb it or something? I don't know what you can do, but do something. This is a question for the DM.
Yes?
With Barley's hero point, could he possibly consume flame and grow a little bit?
Yeah, I don't see why not. But you're gonna
As a
have to
way
be
of-
fast, because Neri is putting them out.
Yeah, I see that everyone's okay, and I'm like, I take Barley and I'm running over. I'm like, hey, Barley's gonna help Neri. Hang on. And I take him over here, and I'm looking for any injured people as we go.
Yeah, same. I'm looking for all the signs of these people. Like, where did they go? Have they been eaten? Have any escaped? Are there footprints? Can we maybe find the stragglers and give them a lift to nearest town?
Give me a survival check.
Oh, I'm supposed to be good at this, I think. Yes, I have +7.
It is pretty easy to...
You mother trucker! I have inspiration. I have inspiration. Okay. Better.
That's better. You do see that what looks like hoof prints leading west in a hurry. And with a 24, you can see that most of them are uneven, as if whoever's been running off has been injured. And as you look around...
Sorry. Yeah. Is this a centaur camp?
Yes.
I'm like, Dresden! This is a centaur camp!
Yeah, Dresden would have been looking around while that was going on.
Yeah.
I presume I might have seen things which I recognized as centaur, kind of.
Yeah, you do find 4 bodies in various state of consumption by the gnolls. But immediately, Drosan, you realize that you don't recognize their colors.
Okay. Yeah. This seems to be another tribe, one I've not come across. But no centaur deserves this.
I know where they went. I can see the trail.
Well, then I think we should catch them. Perhaps we might be quicker on Lizzie?
Yes. And then we might be able to give them a lift to the nearest centaur safe place or a town where they can receive a bit of care.
With a 24 survival as well, you
Yes.
can tell that the ones that are in the camp were probably warriors, like the guards of this camp. And from their positioning and such, you can tell that they probably kept the gnolls here to let the others escape.
Okay.
Hmm.
I'll relay that.
And yes, absolutely, Ash, if you wanted to grow, sure, absolutely, we can do that.
Victor would be sort of looking around for bodies and try to gather them up.
Yep. It's not that
Are there
difficult.
melee centaurs?
You only find those 4, and all 4 are centaur.
Okay.
But you do have you keep seeing, especially if Neri's pointing it out, people who've been fleeing, like trails or tracks of people or centaurs fleeing the camp.
Alright.
Are any of the bodies savable?
Save up.
Are they dead, or are they?
Oh, they're very dead.
Oh no.
They've been numbed.
Yeah, they've been numbed
Yeah.
by gnolls.
They've been nullified.
That was painful.
What item did Barley get?
I
We shall see. Yes.
presume I would know the correct way to bury fellow centaurs, or burn, or whatever the correct tradition is.
Yeah, we haven't really talked about it, and I haven't really looked it up, but I would imagine that like nomadic peoples usually have one central point where they normally take their dead and bury them. In this case, it might not be possible to bring them with, but it is really up to you to decide what rites would be appropriate for a nomadic lifestyle.
Johnson, do they need any specific rights? Or should we just dig a hole and
We would-
mark it?
Well, each tribe usually has a place, a kind of burial ground, a sacred ground. So I don't know this particular tribe, but what we could do is perhaps if we, well, the bodies, there's not much of them left, so if we perhaps burn them and take their ashes individually in some receptacles, then we can put their ashes in, give the survivors their ashes so that they can take them back to their burial ground. But this may take time, and I'm just worrying about the survivors in the meantime by themselves without the warriors to protect them.
Well, we could just give them a traditional burial and put some coins on them so the Ferryman can take them where they should be.
Yes. We should give the gnolls some coins as well, so they can take them to the island that tortures them forever. Way worse than just being left at the banks.
Yeah, I was planning on giving them coins as well.
Ask them. No, he's a bit brutal.
I mean, so were the
mean,
gnolls.
They could be left at the banks all their existence, or you can send them to a place where they can be tortured for all existence.
Leo, as you wander around and feed flames to Barley, Barley suddenly just looks around and then takes off into one of the crates that have surprisingly unscathed. and he starts digging through it.
Is there someone in there? I'm coming. Hang on. And I'll start rummaging, hoping to find somebody.
Another pet. Another pet. Is it another pet?
It is not another pet. What you do, itchy leg. What you do find is that something smells very nice as you start rummaging through it, and a bit of blue, like dark blue with lighter blue shades to it, starts poking through. And whatever it is, Barley is seemingly trying to find whatever's giving off that really nice scent.
Is this something you want to eat? Hang on. Let me dig it out for you.
As you dig through, you grab, like, are you wearing like gloves or gauntlets, or are you barehanded?
No, I'm barehanded.
Okay, so as you start rummaging through, you touch something exceptionally soft, and inside it is something almost as soft and kind of squishy and kind of greasy.
Um,
And you realize you're squishing a muffin through a bit of fabric.
Is that a muffin? You want a muffin?
Barley looks at you with big puppy eyes and just, yes.
I mean, sure, you found it. Here?
The spoils of war. Well done, Barley.
No issues. Bad issues. And the fabric keeps going into the crate. It looks like a rather large piece of fabric, and it seems to be double-sided. So it looks like worked.
Okay, let's actually pull this thing out and see what we've actually got here, and try to keep pulling it out.
It's a little bit jammed in the broken crate, but you manage to pull it out after some trying, and you realize that it is a very nice, well-made cloak. It is shimmering blue with darker blue inside, and it is lined in red, like stitching or embroidery. And it is ridiculously soft.
Oh, it's quite nice. That kind of cuts it. I don't think I felt anything this soft in ages. Guys, I've found something. Barley's got a muffin. He really wanted that muffin. Like, he really wanted that muffin.
See a small dog with a massive muffin in its mouth.
Barley is slightly bigger, not a whole lot, but slightly bigger after consuming the flames that were around that tent. But instead of being like a teacup chihuahua, he's a chihuahua now.
Aww.
Yes.
Look at it. He's all grown up now. Do you want to cushion my blanket? Probably not even realised it's a cloak yet. I'm just like, it's so soft.
What are the rest of you doing while Leo is petting this cloak and Barley is enjoying his muffin?
I think we've got to do something with the buddies. I don't know if we've agreed.
Well, we could drag them along, but that would be a heavy duty kind of thing. Burning the bodies and collecting the remains and collecting the ashes before it blows away would also be a very, very big struggle. So I assume we give them a normal traditional burial. Put some coins in the mouth and over their eyes. And
I think
have the Ferryman take them to the rightful place.
Yeah, nothing smirking anymore. I mean, it's smirking, it's just not on fire.
let's put them. That may sound strange, but yeah, let's put them in a shallow grave so that if the survivors want to come back and then dig them up and take them, it's easier for them to do that.
Sure.
Can I find a brush or a tool or something like that?
And if they are then consumed by the local animals, that is also the way of Nihilea.
Can I
Yep, sure.
try to find a shovel?
Yeah, definitely. Give me an investigation check.
Yeah, I'm looking for like a brush or a shovel or something like that as well.
I'm just gonna ask Lizzie. Lizzie, do you have a shovel?
19.
You do find a shovel. The handle is a little bit singed and broken, but it'll do.
I don't trade, didn't you?
No.
Alright. In that case, I will dig. How many centaurs was it?
4.
So, 7 small gnoll graves. And
I'm like, you don't
4
really
over.
need a grave. Well, you don't need several graves for the gnolls, just because they're literally pretty much all dust. I think we went overboard. We could just bury the ashes.
Oh yeah.
Should be given proper
Using a stick
rights.
to like gather what's left of them, like.
They should still be
Fucking
given
bones.
proper rights. So
Sorry.
I will make sure to overlook their burial.
Yeah, before we send them to hell, absolutely.
I believe that's up for the Ferryman.
Well, you better have words with him and make sure it happens. What's the point in being his best friend if you can't send some gnolls to hell? Well, bad place. Make sure you give him a really bad eulogy as well.
Yeah.
Here lies
Here lies-
gnolls.
No.
They suck.
Goddamn gnolls.
Here lies Steve, Bob, Urkel, and Steve
Don't forget
T.
Ed.
And Ed.
May their souls burn for eternity.
Yes.
As you...
Nah, but,
sorry?
I make a proper
Eulogy.
Text. Eulogy, yes.
As you...
Um,
Yep, sorry.
no, that's it. Wait.
The clouds part even more as you finish up in this camp, and Lizzie is waiting. It's hard to say if she's patient or not, but she's waiting for you. And
Lizzie,
yes,
do you have a drop ramp?
I should have.
Oh, you do? I was just wondering, because you fly, so how do people, like...
I
sometimes,
am
like,
a ship.
if there was a horse or something that wanted to go into the underbelly.
I am a cargo ship.
Yes. So I'll kind of like search underneath her for a drop ramp. Dress and just
Oh, that tickles.
yeah.
Oh, please, let's hit him with it. And she pets the deck again.
For you? Of course.
Oh, thank you.
Neri, please give me a dexterity saving throw.
I'll remove 33 silver from my income.
Oh, it's not being
Or
mean.
my
She just wants
money.
you to know where it is in future. Future references.
What's a shade of roll?
It's not gonna hurt you though. Lizzie drops it, but just enough to just go like pop on your head and not hurt you.
Lizzie!
Did you find it?
Yes, I found it. She dropped it on me.
Oh, she must have been kind enough to show you where it is, so we didn't have to tickle her. I mean, you don't like being tickled onto your belly either.
Yes, I do. It's a very enjoyable experience.
I'm together with the weirdos.
I'm sure it would be all the more enjoyable if I knew that you were back there when you started. I do not have eyes, in case you have forgotten.
It is very rude, Neri, to touch such a nice ship without asking. And she pets the deck again.
I'm kind of walking towards the ship, about to climb on, and then I hear her say that, and I'm like, oh, didn't realise that. Sorry.
We are just messing with you. I am completely fine with boarding and unboarding. It is when people search my hull without firm hands that it tickles.
And Siri will just lean over and like, yeah, we don't like, being touched on our hull all the time. And she leans back.
Oh. oh God. Neri, you pressure washed the deck and stuff. Look how that I felt like.
Well, it...
Oh, wait, what did Siri say? Oh God, I think she was talking about something. I should have been paying attention.
In reference to the pressure washing, I did highly enjoy that. It was quite a refreshing feeling. It removed...
Well, I'll do that on the side when next available.
Oh, I would appreciate that. Thank you very much. It removes dirt in places I didn't even know you could have dirt in.
Perhaps we should hurry along. I think remember the survivors.
Yes. Oh.
So where is the ramp? Is it off to the side here?
Yeah, it would be.
Underneath that.
Yeah, it would be underneath. So Lizzie just slightly tilts, and then lowers the ramp completely.
Nice.
As soon as the ramp's down, Barley takes off with a muffin in his mouth,
Oh! The big fire on board! Fire on board! Please contain your fire while on the wooden ship.
Drops his muffin and just Arr?
You are very adorable, dog, but do not set me on fire.
Barley, no setting fire to Lizzie. God, what will that feel like? Oh no, what's going through my mind?
Let me assure you that being set on fire is very unpleasant and an experience I do not want to go through again.
Yep, sure. I'm sure it is. God. I've been so weird today.
I suggest you stop thinking inappropriate things, Leo. It's unbefitting of you.
I'm not thinking of inappropriate things. It's just how things are being said.
It's how things are being interpreted. by you.
I guess a fire puppy inside you might feel something like heartburn or wholeburn. Are you having wholeburn at the moment?
Yes, very much so. There is a fire puppy in my cargo hold. And while it's not unpleasant yet, I do not wish to be burned from the inside out.
At least it's not in the poop deck.
It's fine. We got a nice soft blanket. I'm sure he'll lay in that for the journey.
Come on, Victor.
I get on as well.
Oof.
I jump up.
And this is where I try to find the map of the actual place. Theros. There we go. The world of Theros.
Speaking of burning and poop deck, heartburn, can you make curry?
Me?
Yeah.
I can try.
I just suddenly have a hankering for it.
Is that the spicy stuff?
Yes, the spicy stew.
I'm looking.
You are closer to the river. Here we go. And no, this map is definitely not to scale. It's just to, for people to know roughly where they are.
Yeah, the Pharos changes, doesn't it? The lands the land isn't it changes according to thought, right?
Yeah.
So some journeys can take like 2 days, and then you go back the same way, and it takes like a week, and you're like, what? Because the
not
land magically
that-
kind of stretches and stuff.
Not that radically, unless you get into the islands. Like where the Dakra Islands, they change a lot. Mostly according to Thassa's whims. The other land masses, they do change, but it takes a longer time. Not as long as actual tectonic shift, but, decade or so. The Dakra Islands can change from hour to hour. Again, subject to Thassa's whims. And are you giving the blanket to Barley to sleep on?
Yes. I don't think I fully expected it to be a cloak or anything, so I'm assuming it's a nice soft blanket for him.
Well, you can now add +1 to Barley's AC.
Ooh.
Because Barley has attuned to a cloak of protection.
Hey. My boy.
Superhero dog.
Yes. With a cloak that is currently about 6 times his size. Easily.
You know what? We're just gonna wake up, and it's going to be literally his size. Just a little cape around its neck. And he's gonna be walking around, flying
A
around.
little
Little cape.
scarf.
Oh yeah! Oh, little neckerchief, a little neckerchief.
So in answer to your question about the curry, I do have a couple of recipes, but they seem quite difficult.
Well, if you want help, I can help you.
Oh, sure, I don't mind. You
Are
help
we
me?
sailing in the direction of the survivors
Yes.
while this is going on? Okay, just check. Thought we were still chatting away.
Well, unless you really want to stay in the camp. No, you're
We're
moving.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're following the direction of the survivors, right?
And it won't take you all that long to catch up with them. You see a group of a total of 10 individuals. 2 seem to be one in front, one at the back. The one at the back is limping and doing her best to keep up. And she's dressed like a warrior or a guard. She holds a spear in hand. She has leather armor on. And but she's very clearly limping on her right back leg. And there are a couple of adults in the middle who are also limping, and but you can see that they have made a formation where the younger ones in the center, and they are moving as fast as they can as a group.
Do we have any means of a horn?
Of
Oh.
what now?
We got an accordion.
Horn. Or something, just to make ourselves known.
Yeah, well,
I don't want to sneak up on them.
We'll call down.
Well, we could just land in front of them and see if they...
I will.
Yeah, I will land in front.
Cast Thaumaturgy, and I will shout to them. Please wait. Is everyone all right?
Tell them we're here to help.
We're here to help.
You see the woman in the back turn around, spear lifted, and then... Who are you?
It's like, what the fuck?
That's a flying fucking ship.
With a bunch of
I think-
weirdos on it.
We're a bunch of champions,
Uh-huh.
and we just dealt with gnolls, but we saw that some blood tracks were leading this way.
Right.
Would you care for some healing?
Then we're making
Sure.
curry.
And curry.
Healing and curry. I'll be standing
Right.
at the edge, kind of waving so they can see there's a centaur. Well, I guess in their view, it looks like a guy.
Very
You
tall
dealt-
man.
You dealt with the gnolls, you say?
Yeah, they're all dead and
Dad!
buried. We also buried your centaur friends, but you might have other traditions for them, so they are marked in case you need to find their bodies.
You see her turn around for a moment and speak with the others of the group. You can't make out what they're saying, but you can tell that the younger ones seem very excited and relieved. And she comes around again and walks over to you. Just, if you're willing to offer healing or help and food, we'd be very grateful.
Do you also need a lift?
That depends on where you're going.
Where do you want to go?
Well, we were heading towards the bay. The tribe
Okay,
has
we'll take it. We'll take you there.
Melit's Bay.
No, not Melitus. It's a small cove between Melitus Harbor and Deyda Harbor.
Well, we're going in that direction as we go into the Deyda River.
Right. Oh,
Come
if
aboard and we will feed you and heal you, and we'll head that way together.
oh, we are grateful. Can't say we're not, even though it's strange. The flying ship in a field.
Yeah, this is
And-
Lizzie.
Yeah, name's Lizzie. Say hi, Lizzie.
It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance, says the ship out of nowhere to the centaur. You see the kids, well, running up the ramp, and you can hear Lisa just go, no, hooves on the walls, hooves on the stairs. Okay then. Oh my. Oh, that tickles, that tickles. Can you calm the calm the Drosan?
I'm not gonna say what I thought you said there, because that was awkward.
Yes. Drosan, would you be so kind as to help calm the smaller you?
They're not sheep.
Well, I realize that it's kind of hard to think when you have several smaller hooves running around in your holding bay.
No problem. And I'll speak to the group. I'll tell you what, I'll kind of like direct them to the cargo area. Seems more spacious. I don't think we have any cargo, do we?
No,
Yeah.
not
I'm
yet.
gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go down and help the ones that were injured with healing word.
Yep.
And whatnot, because I feel like they won't be able to climb up a ramp as well. So yes, I'll cast. How many are injured? Just the one, or several?
Most are like banged up and bruised, but only the woman warrior seems to be actually hurt.
Okay, then. So as they're kind of coming into the ship, I'm like, "It's okay, you're safe now." And as I say that, I use healing word on anyone that looks bruised or
Yep.
injured. Do you want me to roll a d4 to see how many healing words I use, or
It's up to you how many you want to cast.
how many? Like I said, how the worst. I'll cast on the worst. I'll cast all of them on the worst ones.
I
Yeah,
could
sure.
just
But
use-
roll me a. Sorry.
Could use mass healing word and just.
I don't have mass healing word.
I can, but it's fine. I don't think they actually need it. I think it's just the one who needs it.
Yeah, it's only one that's actually like hurt, and you can like she is
Oh, okay.
limping heavily.
I'll go down to her leg and I'll cast healing word at second level on her leg. So I'm just like, oh, this looks like a nasty injury. Let me just take care of it for you.
You see her
And-
flexing the leg as you cast.
I just hum a little melody, and the water in her leg kind of reforms and fixes the leg muscles and all of that.
Oh, I do. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's Now, did I understand you correct that you had a centaur on board already?
Yes, Drizon.
Right.
I heard you lord are from a tribe he doesn't know. So I hope there will be no conflict whilst you're aboard, just in case your tribes don't get along.
I don't see why there would be a conflict. You're helping us get away from a menace that has been spreading across the plains as of late.
Well, we took care of the ones that attacked you, sir. And I'm sorry for your loss.
I appreciate that. We'll make sure that they get their send-offs, even if there's not much we can do.
That's good. That's good.
I made sure to
Let's
give
go.
them proper burial. So
Enjoy your food and music and the warmth of the hole.
Oh yeah, shit,
Thank you.
food. Yeah, Siri, can I borrow you? And I grab her by the hand and we go downstairs.
Just like, nice meeting you.
Are those
I mean, they are
two-
all downstairs. At least we're going up the ramp. So, but
Yeah.
yes, those two are together.
Ah. I do apologize, but I've never seen a being such as the woman before.
She's Nick's born.
That would
Pest restoration.
that explains it. We do not come across many bipedal creatures. Of
That's
course,
fair.
when we go into Melitis to trade, we would, but not out on the plains. Most bipedal creatures cackle and try to tear you apart. Or
well, hopefully we kill them all.
yes, hopefully Mogus's beasts have been making inroads into the plains more than usual. Normally they stay further north.
Have they been spooked by something?
Spooked or egged on. It's hard to say.
When I last was in Akros, I believe there was some conflict. I don't know how it has changed since then.
Normally Mogus's people, for lack of a better word, stay further north. They don't like mingling with unbelievers, I believe they call it.
Do we have any of the coin holders that are around this area or up north?
Well, you know one that's on the plains.
They
The
Leonin.
Leonin warlord.
Could the gnolls have been dispersed if she's expanding her territory?
It's possible, yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry to hear that for your people. Well, if we go further up north, we'll have a look and see if there's anything we can do.
I appreciate it. Just being able to hitch a ride is more than we could hope for. We were not looking forward to the traveling. And she flexes her foot again, like.
Mm-hmm. All right, Lizzie, we're all on board, and I'll bang my foot.
Well, if you're all aboard, then let's carry on our venture west. A journey, if you will, to the west.
Yes.
Victor will go up to the front of the ship and just sit on the little bow thing. Meditate.
What is Drosan doing?
I would have been with the centaurs who came into the cargo hold.
Yep.
Kind of just reassuring the children and telling them, basically introducing them and welcoming them, telling them that food will be coming along shortly, and sort of catching up. I guess once we actually start sailing and the sort of leader comes up I will
Mhm.
have a chat with her, I guess, about what's going on in Laguna.
Yep. She would relate to you again the information that she told Neri, that gnolls and Leonin and Minotaurs have been going further south than they normally do. But also humans following Mogus have been making inroads into the Laguna fields or Laguna plains. She's unsure if they have done the same into the Ferris area. She doesn't travel there at all, if she can avoid it. And meanwhile, the kids or the children are adapting pretty quickly to being on a flying ship. None of them are actually hurt. Like, they've been scratched and bruised a little bit, but nothing bad. And they seem to take it as well as you can, really. As for the other adults, there are 4 children and 6 adults. And the children are, you would estimate, between 10 and 15 years old. So almost grown-ups, the oldest ones. And the adults seem to be of the same family. So 2 of them are brothers. And it seems to be like this was a family camp.
Okay.
And
I'll just
Yep, sorry.
I'll just go around and offer them water from the decanter.
Yep.
Like fresh, pristine water. Anyone who wants it, refill their water skins.
One of the older ones, a older woman, looks at your decanter and well, that's a very interesting picture you got there.
Thank you.
Where do you fill it?
I don't need to. It's never ending. It's a magical.
That is very practical. I wish
Yes.
we would have one of them. Not having to look for water all the time.
It's called the decanter of endless water.
We'll have
I
to look
bought
into.
bought it in Melitus from a woman near the university. She sells magic items. You should ask her next time you're in town.
Oh, absolutely. If, the next time we come along Melitis, I will absolutely ask for that. Imagine not having to go look for water when you're traveling.
Yes. Well, I'm a seafarer, so water's typically.
Well, there is a
That was
difference
sure.
between water and drinkable water.
Yeah, well, that's true. I'm also a magic user, so I can cleanse any
Oh.
water I come across. So that helps.
Oh. Yeah, the
Yeah.
closest to magic I can wield is if you combine certain herbs together, they make you feel better. Not like that, young man. I was
I was gonna say a lot of my student friends know that trick as well, but okay.
No, I was talking about if you put them together in like a bandage or wrapping, it can make wounds clean
yes.
and things.
Yes.
I would never. And then she gives you a wink, like definitely have. Yeah.
I giggle as I'm just like chatting along with the elder.
And on that little more upbeat note, we are going to be wrapping up this session as you are making your way over towards the small bay mentioned by these centaurs.